Hello everyone, TMT Designs here, known as Thomas Turner, and today I'm going to be showing you how to import media and use basic animations in Adobe Animate. Okay, so first of all I'm going to go import to library, and I'm going to import some basic icons. Okay, so now I've imported them to my library. Let me just find my library. Okay, so now for each layer I'm going to have a different icon. So for this first one I'm going to have the CSS icon. Now I'm going to create a new layer. I'm going to name it called CSS. Now I'm going to create a new layer and call this one HTML. And now I'm going to create a new layer and call this one JS for JavaScript. And then the next one is going to be PHP. Then I'm going to import that one. Okay, so now they're all in different layers. You can test this by just clicking the cross, but the dot under the eye, and that will make them disappear and reappear. Okay, so what I'm going to do is select all my layers. Now I'm going to do Control T for control transform, and I'm just going to shrink them down a bit. There we go. So now I'm going to reposition what I want. So this PHP one is going to come in from the left. I'm going to have this JS one coming from the bottom. I'm going to have this HTML one coming from the top, and I'm going to have this CSS coming in from the right. Okay, so as we can see, they're in a few random positions. Okay, so now you're going to right click on one object which you want to animate, click on motion tween, click on create motion tween. Okay, and now we're going to click OK, and now we're just going to drag it into the middle, yeah, just there. So the animation is, if I go back and forth, bam. Okay, now I'm just going to do the rest like this. So I'm not going to make it go past 24 frames. I'm just going to do it on the rest of them now. So I'm going to click, actually, yeah, I'm just going to go to HTML, do the same thing, create motion tween, and drag it where I want it to be. Now I'm going to go back to the front. Now the PHP, create motion tween. I'm just going to do that. And for the JS, I might just delete the JS since I didn't think about the sizes. I could always do Control T and shrink it, but for the tutorial purposes I'm not going to. Okay, so I'm going to just delete this layer. Delete layers. There we go. So now if I click space or click play, they all just come in together, and I can test this if I do Control Enter. Bam. As we can see here, it's very quick. In order to fix this, we can just make the frames much longer. This will mean it's putting more frames in that animation. This will slow down the animation and make it much more easy to see what's happening. So as we can see, the HTML comes in, the PHP and CSS are just coming nice and slowly. For this tutorial I'm just going to be teaching that, and in a future tutorial I'm going to show you how to export this into a GIF image. And yeah, so thanks for watching everyone. I hope this has helped you in some shape or form, and don't forget to like, comment, rate, subscribe.